Hey, what's up? What's up? It is Monday, 3/24/2025. We are almost done with the month of March. Let's just go right in. So write those things in your agenda. Again, write those things in your agenda. We're also going to do Explore number 3 today. Explore number 3. Okay, so yeah, Explore number 3. Okay, cool. So how was your weekend? Hopefully you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend, very busy, very full. I got to stay home all day on Saturday, which made me happy. I got a lot of things done. Got to hang out with some of my kids and stuff, so it was actually pretty cool. So, and I was like, I went to the gym in the evening and I did not take a shower till that night. That's what I'm saying. Like I was chilling all day, but I was getting things done around the house I needed to get done. Also, I finished my computer, so, well, for the most part. I just need to upgrade to Windows 11, and then I'm done. Anyway, hopefully you had a good weekend. How come I can't click? Oh, reminder, market day is this Wednesday, 3/26. It says 2035. That's wild. I need to fix that. So, let's try and... Ta-da! Okay, 2025. Let's go. So anyway, market day. Just remember to get your money together. Ask your parents, like whatever the case is, but bring some money for market day on Wednesday. I will not be here, however. I just want to point that out. I will not be here for market day. You guys will have a linking literacy assignment to finish, so no big deal. But I will not be here for that day, as I will be getting a root canal on one of my teeth. Yay! All right, let's keep it pushing. We talked about this on Friday. So on Friday's lesson video, we talked about this on Friday. For most of the classes, we went through almost all of this. So you do need to get this finished up. Remember, it needs to be a goal, then a when, where, the time, and then your number 2 should be a complete sentence adding all of those things together. Again, if you want a detailed of it, it is on yesterday's video. I will try and link it down below in the description. There you go, in the description. Okay, but it is from Friday's video. Okay, cool. So do that. The last thing I do want to show you is this. All right, so if you look at the third trimester goals, I just want to make sure that you guys read these instructions. So read these instructions. These instructions go through everything. And here's the last one. See how this is commented? Leave a comment on the assignment letting me know how it's going with your goals after the first 3 weeks of the third trimester. The first 3 weeks of the third trimester ended last Thursday, so today is Monday, so you should be able to tell me how is it going with your goal or goals. Like if you wanted to do more goals, you can, but you only had to do one. So how's it going so far with that? Leave me a comment and then you'll be able to get full credit on this assignment. FYI, the comment is half of the credit. So if you don't leave the comment, then you're only getting 10 out of 20. All right, just wanted to make sure y'all saw that. So the way that we are going to celebrate Women's History Month, or continue celebrating, is we are going to look at another woman scientist. Last time we looked at Marie Curie. If you remember, she's from Poland, right? But this time we're going to look at a lady named Dorothy Vaughan, and she, hopefully maybe by her name you might be able to tell, she is from the United States. Now, achievements, obstacles, go ahead and make yourself a T-chart just like this, and then put it in your journal, and then give me at least 3. So at least 3 obstacles and at least 3 achievements. And let's roll the video.
When you think of the people who helped Americans get in space, you probably don't think of someone who looks like me. Hi, I'm Dorothy Vaughan. I loved math, and I was good at it. So when I saw an ad for a mathematician job at NACA, I knew I couldn't pass it up. NACA was trying to attach rockets to airplanes, something no one had ever done before. They put me in the West Area Computing Unit, an all-African-American group of brilliant women mathematicians. Because of Virginia's Jim Crow laws, we were segregated from other parts of NACA, even though we were just as smart and talented as anybody else. Not only did we work in separate offices, we had to use separate restrooms and sat at a lunch table in the back of the cafeteria labeled color. Most folks didn't even know our unit existed, but our calculations helped send satellites into space and put a man on the moon for the first time in history. And get this, we did all these calculations by hand. We were called computers. No, not whatever machine you're using to watch this video. Human computers. Still, some people didn't take us seriously. After all, The year before I started working at NACA, African American women weren't even allowed to work in the lab. And we definitely weren't allowed to be supervisors. But after a few years, I began leading the West Area computers. And in 1951, I became the first African American supervisor in NACA's history. I knew I couldn't be a computer forever though. Eventually, electronic computers replaced us. So I taught myself a programming language called Fortran. I taught other women Fortran too, and made sure they got the pay and promotions they deserved. Of course, I was one of many who paved the way for women of color to work in science. NASA desegregated in 1959, and while things still aren't perfect, now no matter who you are, you can be anything you want to be. From a mathematician, to a programmer, to an astronaut. As long as you do your math homework.
Yep, make sure you do your math homework. So some of the achievements, right? So some of the achievements, she taught herself Fortran. She also taught other women how to do Fortran. She was the first supervisor, right, for NACA, or later known as NASA, right? So it used to be called NACA before, but that's because they used to be into doing things in the ocean, and then they switched their objective to space. So you see, these are some of the achievements, right? But then also some of the obstacles is obviously facing racism at work, right? And then also being replaced, right? Like having to be replaced by computers and being like, okay, now we got to learn this new programming languages. So these are some of the achievements, some of the obstacles of Dorothy Vaughan. Now, here is something else in case you haven't figured it out already. This story is chronicled in a book called Hidden Figures, and then also a movie that was written. Now, we will watch this movie at some point this year, but I just wanted to put that out there to say, like, yo, in case you're like, oh, maybe this seems familiar, it's because it is from this movie. So anyway, handle that. Let's go look at the last thing. Boom. All right, so I'm not going to give too much of any instruction. What I am going to say is read the directions at the top of the page, and you're like, what page is that? At the top of page here, I'll go to the next page, at the top of page 27. So there's directions at the top of page 27, and it tells you more or less what to do. Walk through, answer each question thoroughly. Now, as you continue to read the instructions, again, I'm going to pause the screen, read the instructions. You'll see that I've added some things on number 4. You've got to do some stuff. Okay, so let's talk about, did you pause the screen? Hopefully you did. If not, pause the screen, read the instructions. Okay, cool. So what you're going to have to do for number 4 is go to the playground section and make 3 different ramps. Make sure to have a pie chart and speed checked, and then draw a picture and make an observation with each of the 3 ramps. So just make an observation in regards to kinetic and potential energy. So, and you'll do that at the bottom of page 28. So you'll do that right here in this section. Now, let's just take a look at this. What we're supposed to do, right, according to these instructions at least, is read the directions at the top of page, and it tells us right here what to do. And then we'll go, I'll click in here. It's right in here in modules, right? Bam. Skatepark. Open that thing up. Boom. Click. It's right here at the top. Okay, cool. I'm good. And then I should go to, did it say go to playground? Let's just take a look. Let's read the instructions. Let's read the instructions. Where are they at? Where are they at? Hold on. Let me get the instructions. I gotta make sure to do that. Okay. So it says, open and run Energy Skatepark Fat Simulator. Click into the box. Select pie chart. Boom. Okay, so select pie chart. Drag the skater onto the half pipe. Observe what happens. Okay, cool. Let's just do that. Skatepark Basics. That's the one we're supposed to go to. Skatepark Basics. So intro. Boom. That's what we're supposed to put on. Then we're supposed to put the skater on here. Okay, that's how you put the skater on there and then make it happen. Now, it did say I'm supposed to select. What am I supposed to select? What does it say I'm supposed to select? Pie chart and speed. So I need speed, and I also need the pie chart. Boom. And then I need to take this, and I need to put them on there. Okay, cool. So you guys can figure all of that out and do all the stuff, explore all the rest of it. Make sure you handle the business. That is all I'm going to give you for today. Read through the instructions. Make sure to answer the questions. Do exactly as they say. And then at the very end, as you can see, if you read the instructions up in here in the assignment, you get to do some free stuff. So you go to the playground, and then you're going to have to design your own ramps, draw the ramps, make an observation as it pertains to kinetic and potential energy. All right, y'all. That's everything. This assignment is due tomorrow. Peace.